Come on. 3, 2, 1. Don't be a wanker. Okay. Good. Das ist gut. Okay, so I'm a little late to my usual weekly stream, but that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I do this for the fuck of it. We all know it. Just give me a bit to send the link out and hope that Twitch stops being a jackass for like 2 seconds while I do so. Hopefully it doesn't boot me into a mission when I press that button, because that'd really suck.
I am strife. I am death. I am Zivu Arath, and I am your end. Your false god cowers in her cyst world, scheming to profane a true throne. Defy me. Lift your blade to mine. Let their edges clash and keen and sing. Raise a head to the god of war!
Oh, fuck me. I'm halfway through sending the links out. Give me a minute. Do not throw me into a run like hell. Or a boss fight. Okay, thank God. And of course, Twitch is arguing with me trying to send the fucking link out. Come on. I'm copying you to the clipboard. You should be doing what I'm asking you to do. Jackass. And okay, a couple more places. Couple more. And let's see. Curse my poor eyes. There we go. Ow. Okay, should not have scratched there. Alright. Yeah. Iron Boner has returned to lag and waste hours of your life again. In other news, grass is green, water is wet. Now let's see what's new in Act 3. Oh, hey, a synth template. Let's see. Anything actually worth writing home about? If it's only Grave Robber and Vorp, I'm not gonna write to anyone about that, except about how bad it is. Okay, Hipfire Volt. Unfortunately, Volt is kind of outpaced by jolting feedback. Imago. A lot of this really isn't worth talking about. Gonna be level with y'all. Now. Alright, Act 3, Crossed Blades. Are you fucking serious? Okay, so I missed one of the fragments. While I was just dicking around. Whatever. Oh, I forgot to check the artifact. Okay, what do we have? Stealing sustained to a shred unravels. Stealing, feeding creates a hotspot of strand. Nice, nice. Found blows with non-exotics. Hey, Gallarhorn meta return. Vile weave. Well, I mean, we're still gonna stick with... Actually, we shouldn't use Overload Trace since I use my MG. Okay, we're gonna use that and that. Because as fun as all of these are, not worth it considering I'm mostly using... Like, this is the only one of those that I'm gonna keep using. We want Siphon. Gold from lead. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna just see if that works. And 2 shreds with defib. Defib is just good. For the most part, I'm using an arc and strand loadout, and I completely missed the part where I was able to upgrade this piece of shit. Yay. Even more lead.
Well, can't patch a hive sword up with the everyday sealant. Where's that leave us? You're gonna need some kind of take and fanciness for that. More than I have handy. Might be easier in the right place. Got some thoughts on that? I'll leave you a couple notes. Now, if anyone asks, I didn't tell you this. But they can't do anything to you anyway. Been working with the hidden a little. Call it freelancing. I do a favor for them. They do a favor for me. They're squares, but they've got good intel. And they've been keeping an eye on Savathun. We're gonna have to deal with her sooner, not later. Still digging, but when something useful comes up on her, I'll be in touch, hero. You just stay ready.
Classic trash man. Classic trash panda. Honestly, this thing would have been so much more fun. Right. Honestly, what's weird to me is that they didn't put anything for submachine guns, considering that it's the easiest exotic of the season to get your claws on. That's trash. Trash. I don't need to care about using this, but it's still artifice armor, so that puts it way and ahead of basically everything I have. Unfortunately. Okay. No. I do need to visit the Enclave after this to at least give that an upgrade.
Your sisters seek to reclaim you. They would carve you into the brother they remember.
The Inquisition of the Self. Heresy. They have changed too much.
For love, a sister would do more than heresy.
Not love. Without our war, without me, they have found failure instead of victory.
You were slain. Do you think your killer, my truest knife, could not do the same again?
A bold claim. You barely hold me here. Though your throne reeks of a familiar ichor.
Savathun, dead by my hand. Xivu Arath, cut from her throne. These are my foundations. You think I barely hold you? Test me, and find how I have used your sister's strength.
I promise that I will. To break your chains with my own might would be a new triumph.
Then prove it is your own might. A victory while I am distracted by Xivu Arath is worth nothing at all.
She would cleave your throne world from my dreadnought to steal me.
By rituals of battle, I presume. I have dealt with them before.
I have not seen these deeds. Not yours, nor those of the Guardian you wield as knife. Xivu Arath must choose an altar rich with violence. Triumph again. I await it.
Guardian, there is a place deep in the Dreadnought that I know. You must halt what Xivu Arath has begun. Or she may yet claim her prize.
Sunless Cell. Oh, bringing that strike back. Okay, well, right. Enclave, Bitch Queen's Throne World. Need to pay this place a visit. Give my gun its Panic 2 upgrade. Even if that's barely anything for the gun itself. So, let us see. Right. I always forget what's in this little crack shack. Apparently, someone's entire arsenal. Okay. Crap, crap. Junk, junk. Hip fire on an LFR? What sort of heathen foolery is that? Okay, that's alright, but don't need. Potential. Meh. Into the junk pile with you. I can do all sorts of terrible things with that. Don't really care. You know what? Let's see what the lore on this is. The Tower Cryptarchy's archives see few visitors. They reside in a squat and unlovely building tucked away from busy foot traffic, modestly veiled by a curtain of ivy. Nothing about their outward appearance hints at the treasures within. The engraved quartz plates, ancient data storage media, even a few fragments of paper records. The words of thousands slumber quietly in the stacks. Rahul's favorite room is Engram's storage, though not for the academic reasons many might expect. In the late afternoon, the sun's rays shine through the room's skylight at just the right angle to strike the engrams on the topmost shelf. The light refracts and scatters through layers upon layers of crystalline data, reflecting through other engrams in turn. The humble storage room is aglow with pure knowledge. On one such afternoon, Rahul hums tunelessly, trailing his fingers across a shelf. Here are more than 100 survivors' stories from the Red Legion's attack on the last city. Here are the transcripts of every confirmed and suspected interaction with the Witch Queen. Here and here and here are the tower's copies of important data shared from the Cloud Ark. There is an ongoing attempt to describe the interior of the Pale Heart through an ever-expanding map, biological survey results, and first-person testimonials. And there is all known and recovered data about the Witness, including data recorded during its final defeat. The line of engrams ends there, but only until the Guardians return. Rahul retrieves a blank engram from a storage bin, holding it up to the light. It is clear as glass, photons passing through it with barely a hitch. Now, my storied friend, I wonder what the next chapter of your tale will bring. I think it's a pity that, honestly, even if I did change this thing's appearance, it just would not. Okay, that admittedly looks nice, but I'm not big on sparrows. I stuck with like the same 3 for all of Destiny, and only just upgraded to a skimmer. Wow, it really was. The fuck is that? Melee final blows with it granted bonus energy and provided increased move speed while blocking. With auto-loading holster. Meh. Right. Now for the actual reason I'm here. And it is not to throw gang signs like every warlock with threaded needle ever. The fuck is new? Oh, right. Barodiad. Reshape. Submachine gun. Panic 2. Pain from getting further in dyadic ascension. Not yet currently available. Not currently available. Pity. Don't really care much about the stability, so the range I've got is the best I'm gonna get. While I'm at it, I might as well just upgrade. Hold on, I need a moment to check through what one of my friends sent me. Figure out what to do with the call. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have good eyesight, so I'm gonna have to just... God damn it. Why do they have to have like 12 different icons that look about the same? Okay. Beacon. Purple. And then... Let's see. Well, that tells me what the masterwork was. Because... And there we go. Now let's see. The important thing about most of these intrinsics is that they are a direct upgrade to many of the weapon's core stats, if not all of them. I don't need that. I do not need that. Now, Seeing as how the game wants me to perform a specific fucking strike. And I need to track it. Destination. At least it puts it here in Last City. And yeah, I should probably crack open the Tome of Want. I swear I had... Okay, I need to check on something here. I need to go back to the fucking slab, and I need to make sure that I'm at rank 12 in Path of Resolve. That might be one of those upgrades that only works while you're on that path, but I don't rule anything out. The game is a fucking mess, and so is everything else I play. Okay, so I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if War Priest is only functional while on Path of Resolve. Ah, that's why. I am Resolve rank 12, but these were added later. These did not exist when I was checking last. So as much as I want to do these, I'm more interested in at least getting to rank 12 on the other one. Because it's necessary for the, for a quest. So we're just going to go Episodic Armor, Ultimate Power, spend some of my Essences of Desire, because you walk away with a shit ton. And these are now all enhanced. Ah, but you can only take an enhancement. Well, that sucks, but oh well. I'm definitely going to be buffing 2 shreds once I get access to that. Also, that reminds me I need to... Yes, because all of these exist still. This reminds me I need to go pay the, to pay Ido a visit. And cook up a potion of drop me some fucking resources,
Once,
please, I'm broke.
These cells were kept by Oryx. He imprisoned defeated enemies and discarded progeny to be stripped for chitin and repurposed into something useful. Now this prison is occupied by the Taken, and Xivu Arath's hive come to bring the war to them.
Alright. The violence has escalated. ABCDEFG, get that wanker off of me. If that Eye of Sauron sees you up, mission failed. Welcome to democracy. Here's a group of grunt factory stalkers jumping on my ass. I really hate those cunning little bastards. At the Thunder Base. Should have killed it. Would have killed it, but Impaler sent me to space. Here's a major order to spread the borders of our soil. It's a quasar cannon, south it's time to spill some fucking oil. I have no idea what's going on because, of course, I spawn in while the fun's happening. Oh, I see now. Kill shit so we can kill other shit. Thank you for the express trip to kick your candy ass. Oh, fucking sideways. Why? Oh, it's gonna be ogre, alright. That's what I get for not paying enough attention. And not having the time to get my buffs up in the first fucking place. See, the issue with my build is I have a lot of buffs I want. Namely, I want to keep my Devour buff up at all times. Issue with Devour, keeping it up if you can't find kills. No, seriously, that's the whole problem with Devour. I don't see what you're... Yay, for Warlock jumps. Wait, what? Someone found it.
I do see why she likes you.
Nothing more than pockets of battle here. You must keep going deeper still.
The deepest part of this prison has seen the most death, the most suffering.
If you cannot bring yourself to provide something useful, be quiet.
Useful. The Dreadnought was made after my memory. But I understand the flow of energy here. You're running out of time.
Fucking freakers! You suck! You're made of ass! And your bloodline will not survive any winter! Well, all I'm here to do is keep severing and keep killing. I should probably change my super out, though, from Arc, but if I have to fucking find even more shit here in the fucking cells, I'm gonna be actually fucking seething. Oh, yay! Mistakes! And lots of them. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say mistakes? I meant to say grim. There is no world whatsoever in which you can convince me a flying trash mob with a concussion effect is not a mistake.
There! You are there! The Hive and the Taken, and the ritual between them. The hilt of the Willbreaker. By the relic of a brother's sword, Xivu Arath would cleave the Dreadnought from my throne.
You treat the Taken as something apart from the Hive. They do have other species among their number, but it was I who made them. They are Hive, and their newfound curiosities serve me well.
Good. You've disrupted the ritual, but something else has stepped into the gap.
This is not my taking. Knife of my slaying. To arms.
You have no authority here.
Throwing out my gang signs and dropping the best bomb of all. The surprise motherfucker. Everything's an explosion. Well, that was easy.
She will not soon be able to try again. For now, we have won. And we have Willbreaker's hilt.
Man, we're
He's
gonna...
secure, discontented, but held fast. Do you hear him? Do you hear him intervening any further? He is secure.
I should at least show these guys the courtesy of commendations. Because I had no idea what was going on.
I have him.
But something is behind me. Eh. Well, I'm not gonna go knocking on heaven's door. Forward unto the battlefield. For we dance among fire. Ah, that's the perfect subclass. I'm playing Prismatic. And one of the most aggressively easy parts of this build to land that with, and all I have to do is put the worst Warlock grenade choice up. Ignore the sound of pop, pop, pop. That is just because my joints are stiff. I need a moment. 100-fold path. So let's see which cat I'll get. Well, first I'll have to find all of them, apparently. Now, mission dossiers, and Voyager Strand. Sorter Glaive anywhere. And then these are writs. Okay, so unfortunately, because I'm me, I'm going to do all of these. And I think I can just pick them all up.
Something is stirring in the hive, as it is in the Taken. New aspirations ripple through the ascendant plane. They converge upon Oryx and my throne. They do so in vengeance, a war in my court. I must accept. I ask my knife to fell their champions, desecrate their logic, and carve disorder. These writs I have left you will guide your blade. Together, we cannot fail.
Hatchling. Yeah. So are you just gonna grab my Adept? Abyssal Edge. Jump straight to Enhancement, which conveniently for me is Impact. We're just gonna see. Man, look at this edgy piece of shit. Looks like it belongs in, like... Okay, Hungry Edge. Yeah, no. I'd rather take 2 less ammo for just that 1 more damage. Those don't matter. Synergy, meh. Armaments. Stack up. Right, because I don't have a fucking adept. Okay, swords, glaives. What are my other kill objectives here? I only have to complete 4 of these. While on Path of Ambition. Void and Strand. On the Throne World, Solar and Arclight. Okay, so I'm going to have to... Okay, so the one I'm actually going to struggle on the most is that one. And that one. Or not that one. That one. Because, yeah, all of them. Which requires doing that on the Path of Ambition. So with this in mind, we're going to... Well, first off, I have to use Solar and Arclight, cook up some Hive on the Bitch Queen's Throne World. So we're just going to take a nice little trip. And we're going to start killing her people. I will massacre the masses, tear their families apart. They'll be slaughtered like the filthy fucking cattle that they are. I'm also going to have to drop Barodiad for a little bit to streamline the process. But I've got a harmonic siphon, don't I? Hey. No, it was Arc. Okay, well, I'm using Void and Strand, and I'm pretty much exclusively using Strand this season. Plus, I keep running out of ammo, so we're gonna just chuck an ammo finder on that. Okay, this is a place rich in scorn and hive. If I go straight ahead, I'll find a hive spawning ground of some kind, as well as a lost sector that has nothing but hive. No one cares about you. You all have faces only Mother could love, and she hates it. Give me that. Thanks for the meal. I spy 1, 2, 3 goofy little wankers. You feel lucky that I misjudged the distance upon which I was allowed to lunge to dump your ass? Now, let's see. Should be a nice little pocket of hive over here. So let's squash some bugs. Nope. Someone already cleared the area. Pity this isn't a legendary lost sector, because I know I could have cleared this one. It's one of the 2 I know off the top of my head I can clear solo. Ah, I thought this one was hive. I was aiming right at the little flat. And that's why that grenade is actually the worst option as a warlock. Without the enemy already being stunned and thus stationary, you kind of can't do anything about them juking it because of its wind-up period. Okay, well, now that I've got it, now that I know this is not the one I was thinking of, let's see, that was Extraction, it's probably Metamorphosis, or even that one in the canal, the Sepulchre. Oh yeah, the Sepulchre ends in the Hive boss fight, so. Sir, how did you die? How did the tinfoil hat man get murked? Whatever. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Goofy wankers jumping me. Pal, if you think for a second I will not drive this hoverboard straight into you, your friends, and everything you frickin' love, you do not know me well enough to say shit. Woo. Maximus Chiefus, huh? What? Hello there. Goodbye. Now, let's just make sure I'm tracking at least the ones involving taken anywhere. Nether. Right. You can only track 3 items. Okay. On our throne world, solar and dark. Well, actually, if it has to be solar and dark, I can completely tweak this build a bit. In the form of this little war criminal. Now, where am I and where's my objective? Okay, my objective is more forward and to my left, it looks like. Unfortunately, I am blind in that general direction. Case in point. No one cares, little guy. Oh, don't tell me I need to use some deep sight here. Find my way to the fucking, lost sector. You know, I still remember the most empty fucking promise Bungie ever gave. You can waypoint lost sectors. Tricks. Like, hey, assholes. I've cleared this with 2 other whole ass fucking characters. Why the fuck can't I waypoint it, huh? Okay, according to the game, I am right on top of its entry point, which means, yep, I'm just blind. Point stands. Point stands. Definitely a hive sector. I mean, look at this crap architecture.
I'm sensing light, but we haven't encountered any sources of light elsewhere in this swamp. Any insight, Finch? I'm sensing light, but we haven't encountered any sources of light elsewhere in this swamp. Any insight, Finch?
Light? You sure? My scans, they're showing scorn.
Ah.
Light? You sure? Because my scans,
light? Now this we're investigating. Scorn and light? Now this we're investigating.
I swear to God, if that doesn't make it to one of the bug reports, I'm gonna be pissed. Sir, I can spawn a literal army with all of 2 kills. You really think you're a threat? I don't want no scream. You know, I remember when glaives first came out, how that was considered the most effective means of breaking your way through those. Hello? Any wankers home? Clearly they didn't appreciate that. Okay, is he vulnerable now? Yes? Sweet. Hey, sir, can you be my test dummy here? Okay, so that answers that. Okay, so I have to go up to the sepulchre now. Oh. I don't have a fucking clue. The beauty of Prismatic is it makes multi-elemental kill challenges like the one I'm on so much more easy to do. Wait, that was a stone. You. Where's the stone? Few feelings in this world better than disrespecting the shit out of an enemy. So fuck all you up there. Now where the fuck are those Lucent Hive Inquisitors? Whatever. Let's see, that's Scorn Spawn. This looks about right for the way to the Sepulchre. Or to the Hive. You'd think, considering this is her throne world, that even the little nooks and crannies would be filled with, like, 5 million fucking Hive. It's the fucking throne world of their bitch queen. Hello, sir! Lovely day, isn't it? Multitask. All because he moved like 2 inches to the left. Come here. If I don't see them, they don't exist. And now it's time to kill some Hive on Earth. So, with this in mind, that means Cosmodrome or EDZ are both viable. EDZ... this is Cosmo. That would mean my destination should be the area around Skywatch. Or I might get away with being cheeky and just camping in the starting area of Grasp of Avarice. Okay. Wonderful day for some violence, wouldn't you say, Mr. Hive? Where are you running? Come on! I will cook you like a fucking turkey. 1 up, 2 up, 3 up more, 5 up, 6 up, hit the goddamn floor. Shit. My shitty ass grenade is on CD. Oh. Thanks for the meal, wankers! I'll take that, thank you. Somebody plant a flag. I'll poke your fucking eyes out with this. It's not just a hefty paperweight if I don't have ammo in it, damn it. Oh, oh no! Nope, nope, nope. You are not. Nope. No straitjacket hugs today. Start screen. Aye! This is what I get for being distracted by Discord! Hello, Mr. Hive. Goodbye, Mr. Hive. Your family sucks, and so do you. Come on. Oh, of course you're all still at... Ow. I did that to myself. I did it to myself. Boring. Damn it. I need to remember how energy works for these. It's not heavy, ain't tied to special ammo. Grandpa needs his cane. Maybe a couple of supplements for his knock. I was about to say knocker, but I meant noggin. Noggin, not knocker. Howl all you want, it won't save your ass. The true Destiny experience, my children. Whatever's in there can fucking die, 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 die. I will see you in the bowels of hell. Knock, knock. Oh, so that's how the on the prowl mark works. Cool. Cooking boat, my children! Be free, little birdie. We're racing all the glowing golden fingers now. One last glowing golden finger for these hive schmucks. Oh, fuck nah. I ain't dealing with a goddamn ogre in anything resembling a fair fight. That just goes against every principle of a Destiny player. Hello? Anyone in there? Goodbye. Smoked like a fresh pack. Run! Come on, where's the part where the good ones start spawning? This got boring 5 minutes ago. You know, fuck it. I'm gonna see if I can't long shot it into the middle of like 12 plus games. Why's it gotta run out of hive? Come on, I just need like 12 more. Give me that ass! Oh, that guy counted towards, holy shit, 10. Now, according to my minimap, there is... Of course it was a fucking cursed thrall. Hello? Any of you dirty hive wankers home? And if we look to our right, we're going to see a piece of shit. And the room's as empty as a day crew worker's skull. Pity. Day 1. I appeared to have had the same brain cell as 3 other people, so now I'm stuck at 98 out of 100. Come on. There you are, you rat. Come here. We are exhausting their spawns. Oh. If that's the one I think it's gonna be, then we won't be struggling for too much longer. If it is, though, best to stand a little ways back. Just in case. All I need is one fucking elite. You guys are not my targets. You're just dying out of sheer petty spite. It's always the fucking dregs, dude. It's always the fucking dregs. Wah, wah. Oh. Loot. Fuck. That's the problem with the special reload. I've got to build charges all over again. You know what? I only have to kill one more elite hive. I can look around for a lost sector or some shit. Okay, I am up in the Skywatch. There is not a lost sector on my map. There's the Forgotten Shore, the Steppes. Let's see, I think I'm roughly around, right around this public event. Yeah, so near the Jovian complex. Yeah, nah, I'm just gonna find a destination that I know shits out a bunch of hive now. EDC. Was it the cavern? No, that one's taken. But that actually makes it a really good choice. At least if I recall these correctly. Look, when I'm not being sadistic and psychotic, I'm going to be analytical. Tis the smart way to go about things. That is not what I told you to press game, and you damn well know that. Or phone, and you damn well know that. We're in the sludge. Cavern of Souls is dead ahead. If it's taken, then I just use a glaive, I think. If I'm right and it's hive, though, well, it's been too damn long, and I'm not gonna waste my time Googling best places to farm elite hive. My memory may be going, but I'm not that depraved yet. Okay, yeah, this looks more like a taken. Yep, Hallowed Grove, EDP, Lost Sector. 1 second, wankers. Need to check my quests. Because really I only need to pull one more taken with Sword or Glaive. See, this is what I hate about these guys. Even though this is a ground-based attack, if that twat has his fucking shield up, it counts. Bruh, it's fucking ground-based. Can you counter gravity? No, then why the fuck are you allowed to guard against my goddamn ground slashes and slams? Give me that ass! Sucks to suck, doesn't it, Lil Wang? Okay, how are you alive? Great. Sucks to suck, doesn't it, fuckers? Thanks for the meal, fucker. Well, I was wrong, but, I mean, I at least got some of them. Alright, in that case. Wouldn't be the Weep. That one leads to Flooded Chasm. Wouldn't be Whispered Falls, I don't think. The Drain, Scavengers. Scavengers Den is definitely Elixir. Quarry? Quarry seems like it'd be a good spot to check. I'm going to ignore those fuckers. Let's see. Okay, I am here. My destination is dead ahead. Probably about where that guy is, because that's usually how these maps are set up. This is either going to be full of Cabal or Hive. I highly doubt it's going to have anything else. Most likely to be Cabal, given that trenching, yep. Well, unfortunately, you guys aren't why I'm here, so... And I feel extremely stupid now, because there was very good destination to grind for that. If I just go to the Baleheart, go to Blooming and Landing, ta-da! Alright. Listen up. Attention, you filthy hive shits. I do not care about you beyond your purposes as vendors of loot taken through force. My armor is heavy. Your acolytes and thralls run fast. Get out of my face. There's that one. Now for my next destination. Somewhere rife with taken. Or sword or glaive taken. anywhere. Hive in the Nether. That's Path of Resolve. While on Ambition, Hive in the Nether, Sword of Glaive. Court of Blades, all on Ambition. Luckily it's not 10 in a single run. Okay. Well, if I have to go to the Nether for it, then in that case, I'm just gonna do it on private. And I guess I'll set my Tome of Want. Screw it. I always go for the Ascendant Shard just because I'm always broke on those fucking things. That, and by having that boost right there, I can get a lot more mileage out of it. I am always broke on these. Always. It's one part I don't do the high-end enough content. So that does remind me to check the Bright Dust store. Huh? Dead again. Okay, that looks cool. Idiot spray tech. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, 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 you fucking hive wankers! Okay, that's it. Come on, fucker. Bastards. Well, hello there, little osseous fragment. Don't mind if I do. There are 6 more. At least one of them is probably on the outer edge. By outer edge, I mean... Let's see, I'm in the Hall of Souls cell right now. There's Hall of Souls. There's... Unfortunately, my mind is a little degraded, so... Oh, fuck. Great. A lot of bread to be burnt here. Fuck you. Whoever thought putting your kind in particular here needs to be sent to QA and reminded that making the game as obnoxious as possible is not a rewarding experience. We do not feel relief at going, oh, thank God, we can rest because we don't have to deal with this one shit enemy that is really just there to waste data that could be spent making something well-designed or fun to fight. Just gonna drop that. Use those out. Here comes the unraveling. Eat a dick. Grandpa says you're all a bunch of dirty fucking mistakes. You know that? And of course there's a collectible both below and above me. Which is actually fucking obnoxious. Alright. Listen here, you little fuck. Grandpappy's tired of your shit. So you're about to get the business end of his fucking Glock. That is not a Glock, that is a fucking rocket launcher. Whoops! You ever think that they do that shit sometimes in these universes? Just, whoops, I meant to pull out the pistol, and instead I pulled out the rocket launcher. That's gonna spawn another wave of fucking mistakes, so we're just gonna let him know what I think of them. I don't print ammo, I print death. Luckily, this is the last fucking one. Alright. Really? Really? Okay, so it's at my level and it's right under here, which means it's either a worm or, yep, osseous fragment. Let's see, so there's gonna be one I missed in the outer edge of the Dreadnought. The area that the Tormentor spawns in. I forget its actual name all the time. Because it sucks, and it sucks to fight there. Don't mind if I do. Nice meal. Give me that. Alright. So that is a worm and a fragment, which means I only have to find 3 more fucking worms here. Because there's only 3 more fucking worms for my path. Okay, that is the, You know, I seriously wouldn't put it past them to chuck an osseous fragment in this awful spot. But I'm going to look for that later. Okay, good. Oh. Song will not help me much here. It really won't. So I need to change that and deal with the fact that I'm about to castrate myself doing so. Cataclysm goes a very long ways. One of the most powerful fire and forgets. And honestly, the only fire and forget if you're a warlock. So, yay. Let's see. That's actually got me thinking now. Because, as a warlock player, as I have always been a warlock main, don't mind if I take that. Ah yes, the Weight of Darkness area. One of the most annoying debuffs to deal with. Okay. Now, do I remember the objective here? The answer to that is actually no. I forget how I'm supposed to progress this one. If it's really something as simple as change spot every so often after getting enough kills. Or just simply camp it out. Shit. Well, there goes this being flawless, but whatever. I already did my one fucking flawless. I just need to keep an eye on this. Because as you can see, that one going red means it's gonna glow. Which means there's like... Wait. Oh. Dear God, they gave this thing too much fucking health. Sweet. Paradoxal health. Nice, nice. Protection from bosses. Fuck yes. Give me that. Citral stone. Thanks for the meal. And I see a target indicator. You suck. And of course, somewhere in the area just under me, there is, in fact. Yep. A fragment. Now, do I remember how to get up from here? No, not really. Well, Grandpa found his way back up. He didn't fall so far he couldn't get up. Okay, that was like a mistake. I forgot. Ow. I forgot that those, are basically just chests at the cost of some of your loot. Luckily, my first res doesn't cost me tokens, but... Oh wait, I don't have that one enabled right now. Never mind, so it did. Unfortunately, no indicators of... other... stuff. Let's see... Fucking A. Okay, so the last one I need to do is which way from me? Because there are always 3 objectives. Further out than my ghost can track it at, which is bad. So in that case, I'm going to trigger the boss here. The mini-boss here. Once I remember which of these are the plates I need to set off. Okay, that's 2 out of 3, so 3 out of 3 should be somewhere right around here. There it is. Bastard. Ah. I'll take that. Oh, hell yeah. Getting more stacks of that every time I get a stack? Fuck yes. I'm a grenadier. You know, this looks like the exact kind of shit place that Bungie would have hid one of the secondary fragments. Come to think of it, how far along am I on that now? Okay, so I need 3 more. Gods only know where those other... Well, I found one of them. And a bitch. I hate this. I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. Words cannot express how badly I hate the fact that that guy just kind of gets to... Grandpa will not be joining the Hall of Souls today, kiddies. Okay, so that means then that there should be like 1 or 2 more to find here, as well as at least one that I missed in the outer edge of the Dreadnought, in the bugged as fuck part of this map. Because for those who don't remember, that was when I first ran through this shithole, got to the very end, and got fucked because the game glitched. Now, admittedly, I was playing as a Crayon Eater, but that doesn't matter when the reason I got screwed was, in fact, an issue with the collision physics of the terrain and the enemy I was fighting. Okay, so I'm right back where I started, it looks like, or it's out. Yep. I would not be surprised if one of the worms I'm supposed to pick up is somewhere I do not want to try to ever go again because it triggers my acrophobia something fierce. Because I have by what is, for all intents and purposes, an extremely violent fear of heights. My leg seize too much when I'm on a ladder that's more than a few steps off the ground. Oh, wait. Yes, Swift Assassin. That's good if I chuck my grenade out to cover my own escape. See, we were at this fucking shit. Oh, thank you. That one's always a good one to have. Because that also boosts the damage my super will deal. Now, do I remember which of these is the way forward anymore? No, I do not. Okay. Well, I guess I found it. So the reason why it's giving those yellow indicators is because it's boosted damage. Fortunately for me, I can kind of use this as a farming ground. Though I do need to check. Let's see, taking... Right, that is Void and Strand. Could have sworn one of these was... Oh. Defeat Hive in the Nether with a sword or glaive. Oh, yeah, yep. Let's see. Do these guys have a hard spawn limit? Okay, just gonna dunk. Don't mind if I do. Thanks for the business. Now, where's the... There's the statue. Dumps me an orb. There's something gratifying about seeing quintuple digit numbers from a weapon that almost struggles to get most types of kills. Fuck. Don't fucking see nothing. Sorry about that, y'all. Felt like something was crawling on my leg for a moment. Oh, I see. Loose threads. Old raggedy-ass quilt. Yeah, as y'all can tell just from that, I am extremely twitchy whenever the thought of a bug crawling on me comes up. It's not just because I made a joke about squashing bugs at the start to preface this video. It's because of the fact that I am allergic to some random fucking bug where I live. Enough that, enough that a reaction to it could very well hospitalize me if I'm unlucky. We still don't know what the hell it is either. Lucky me, am I right? And that should be the last dunk I have to make. Let's just go ahead and see how far along. Okay, so that hive one is barely anywhere. That's gonna suck. Okay, ontological node. Apostate node. Oh, this is gonna be convenient. Alright. Oh, there's another fragment. But they put it in a really awkward spot. That was probably the point. Mine now. Mine now. Okay, Ghost, do you see any way forward? No? Okay. In that case. Alright. So, fuck knows if I'm gonna find what I'm the other ones, but if I look at Dyadic Ascension, I can see pretty well. Right, that's in quests. Okay, so yeah, I missed one in that starting area on the outer edge of the goddamn ship. So that means I have to hope I fight the worst of the fucking set. Because this guy, this is a full shit talk moment, but he's more of a nuisance than anything. He's really just not all that terrifying, but that's because I have making him a fucking gutted carcass down to a science by now. Like, this is the best time to pop that, because I will get another throughout the course of the engagement. And of course, none of those actually counted as hits against valid targets. That's why these guys are... See, those guys are the real threat in this fight. Oh no, you got a good chunk of your fat fucking health pulled back. Anyways, so I just started blasting. Beware the redling. See, that's what annoys me about those guys. Those things. It's not this guy that's the threat, it's all the fucking trash that he flings at you that is. Doesn't hurt that I basically get to castrate his damage anyways because my build. Because I'm constantly inflicting the severed status on him, he heals reduced damage. Just gonna pick up some ammo. Make sure I'm full on health. Don't mind if I do. Gonna collect my loot first, then figure out which of these I want. Let's see, we have a... Hello! Oh, but this one's better for my current build, so this is one that gets to go. Yep. Now, no more enemies will spawn in this part of the area, but still not exactly too keen on spending longer here than I gotta. Oh, but that is the one that I'm pretty sure leads to the area I was just talking about. The one where I think the missing fragment is. Now, I've been wrong before, so keep that in mind.
You were always so dramatic, Zivu. You won't always get your way. You never learn to live with that.
Man, they are talking all the shit. This is exactly where I thought I was. Unfortunately, I'm too chicken to usually try to make that kind of traversal, but I guess I gotta. Let's see. Well, I'm dead. I just barely missed the margin of error for that. Part of the issue is I just don't know how to get to the upper end of that chute. Because I do not have the reflexes or the speed to do that. Most platforming challenges are beyond me, as galling as it is to say, simply because of the multitude of issues I have. I really don't care about that high value target there. So I'm instead gonna see if I can't make my way up from over here. Because that might be the trick. Let's hope I'm right. Because this is going to be a very, very long section of the stream. What? Investigate? Investigate what? Wait. Oh, I don't like that. That brazier is new. However, it does look like I was, in some manner, correct. In that this was part of... As long as I don't get screwed by the momentum physics of the game, I should be able to make that, yeah. Yeah, I did. Because, hey, Warlocks are the greatest victims of this game's momentum physics of the three classes. Case in point, right there. Because I mistimed and misjudged my distance by just a hair, I got screwed. Couldn't make the jump. Wait a minute, that brazier... Did it just add what I think? Did I just see what I think I saw? Let's see. Yes, it did. God, I fucking hate these platforms. Take those. And it looks like this was also the... Yep, this was the last of those baseline Osseous fragments. And then... Let's see. I like these two. What do I get? A target. Bye-bye. See you in hell. Wanker. Coalescence of Sorrow, Now, does any of that give me a shortcut back? No? Got to take the wacky, fucky, disappearing platforms. Let's see. Well, I made it up here. Can't see shit, though. But I think I see the place I was trying to get to, so... I mean, I guess there's that. Okay, little guy. What do you see? Hold on, my phone dinged. Gotta check that. Okay. Now, this feels like... there is definitely a secret here. And I hate that I am willing and hateful enough of myself to... Oh. Okay. So, I got up there, and apparently that just led to a fucking portal, so I'm done. I just spent nearly 10 minutes of my life on that. No. No! I could not navigate up. Okay, so... Yeah. Fuck both of you. Okay. I thought it was pinging something else. Not... Okay. So the thing here is that's actually not as terrifying as it... Not as terrifyingly empty space as it looks. I just have to be willing to, yet again, make the really fucky scary jump onto the magical...
When Oryx looks upon you, you feel that you may vanish if he looks away. The crest of Oryx's skull is as long as an arm. In the course of its life, a thought moves from one end to the other. Upon his crest, I have created a line in my blood so that you will remember me.
God damn it. Listen here, wanker. It's really hard to kill you if only one of you is gonna not be a bitch. You heard me. You guys are bitches. The bloodline is weak and cannot survive any kind of winter, much less the kind from whence I hail. Now behold, the wanker! Go on, little wanker man! I have the high ground! Your god has abandoned you on this day. And he has seen fit to laugh at your misery. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so because it's now Strand as well, I'm going to be changing my loadout just a smidge. We're going to just... Ta-da! Sure, I don't have ammo yet. Okay, that's really nice because of my artifact perks. Throw out the Warlock gang signs! Hold on, I need to check something. Something else just dinked. Okay, I already know there's gonna be one over here. There's always one in the central area. Hodor! Hodor! How kind of him to drop me for another protection from bosses. Okay, I've encountered 2, so time to figure out where the hell number 3 is. Also, Fire and Forget supers are just better for dealing with that prick, because he can't suppress you and delete your Fire and Forget from existence. If he suppresses you, the only thing removed from existence is whatever other continuous effect you had at the ready. Okay, so that's... Okay, so I'm gonna have to find the other 3 fucking worms. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Because God fucking forbid I figure them out myself. Okay, this... Yep, there's the final one. And it looks like it's gonna be one of the easy ones, too. I can hit them with my teeth. Dream of the sky. That one is a great set, though. Just a little bit of everything for being hyper aggro. And by becoming amplified as soon as I hit max bolt charge, I can really save myself some headache here. Your bloodline is mid! And so are you! And this is precisely why I hate these guys, by the way. Okay, I need to take out those two fucking... I wish that one would at least start its animation too. Start the actual cheering while you were, while you're alone. Just because I want to cheer on the corpse of a fucking boss that pisses me off as much as those guys do. Interestingly, the corrupted ones have a different visual effect. Prize in this little rune box is... Huh. Trash. Provide spec ammo. Let the loop begin. Oh. Drop the beam right on you. God damn it. I've got Welcome to the Helldivers stuck in my head now. Kid Eagle want to help you. She is just the best. Just drop the beam right on your team and she will do the rest. Looks like I'm going back to the ogre, or... No, the ogre would be connected to here, so I think I'm going to go deal with... fucking meatball. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. And I just realized I don't have a single exotic equipped under this. Right, no, I'm not even going to bother using that. I do not use pinpoint slugs other than the Chaperone and Slayer's Fang. Though I should have probably double checked. Okay. By using Voider Strand to kill Hive, Sword or Glaive taken anywhere, Sword or Glaive on passive inhibition, Hive in the Nether. So that's going to take me like 3 or 4 runs. I'm on the final encounter. And of course it spawns me right in the middle of an activity.
I don't think anything could turn him from his nature. But he won't be what you want him to be. Not anymore. Because times change, and you have to change with it.
Okay, this one will actually just keep shitting enemies at me, so it's a really good one to farm these kind of kills. Just... attack. Like, look at all these bodies. For me, you shouldn't have. The meaningless madness, maniacal laughter. Okay. Yes, I am intentionally delaying and almost wasting ammo. Just killing as many targets as I can. I'm going to leave that one aside for a moment. Try to figure out what the other two are. Information. Those ones are interesting because there's always a lore drop.
I am Zero, youngest daughter of the dead king. I will take back my Osmium court and kill the traitor Teos. On my left eye, I swear vengeance.
I am Sathona, middle daughter of the dead king. I will take back my home and eat the mother jelly. I will raise my spawn on the corpse of the Helium King. On my right eye, I promise this.
I am Orash, first daughter of the dead king. I will chase my father's last screamed warning. I will know what changed the motion of our moons. If the end of the world is coming, I will understand why. On my center eye, I swear it. I will understand.
Okay. So, yeah, it's not going to spawn any more targets for me to walk like dogs. So, in that case, we're just going to... I'm just going to go make it complete itself. Going to remember to pull out the title here. Arc Runner is just the best choice of those three. I don't see either of the other two from here, which is strange. Those are new. Those, I do not understand what it wants me to do here. So of course I get to deal with one of the new ones. Right. Undead Knot can't heal. Without use of abilities or effects that give healing. But I think I get the gist of it. I need to get to those red fucking orbs. I need to be able to press and hold interact fast enough, which is kind of fucking stupid. If I'm being shot at by a wizard and a shrieker. You know, just two of the most annoying enemies in the game to fucking hit. And the two most capable of keeping up a constant bombardment on you. Like, really? Bungie. Dock your fucking Q18 pay if they're just gonna do shit like this all the time. Or, I don't know. Actually have them test it. Like, if it were a tap interact, that would be one thing. If it were a quick press a button, okay. Easy enough. Smart enough, even. Yeah, no, that thing was gonna kill me. I fucking hate shriekers. And there is a reason why this is just not gonna be a good one. This will probably be the thing that kills me the most here. Because someone at Bungie never understood how bad shriekers actually are to fight. Ah yes, because I moved 2 micropixels to the side. Swear to God, if more of those wastes of fucking data spawn. While I'm trying to get this. Of course. Fuck you. Eat a dick. Go to hell. Everyone involved in the making of this particular thing is an actual asshole. I do not have anything long range enough to deal with these fuckers. Which makes this all the more fucking tedious. Like, I know where my next... Okay. Now, if I see a shrieker, that's my target. Speaking of... Do I have any kind of rocket launcher here? No, but I do have an exotic... Okay, I do, but I also have an exotic glaive. Fuck you. Bitch. And that's why I like the Winter Bite. It's really good at kicking assholes like that out of the picture. It's also a lot more ammo efficient than most of the heavy weapons in my arsenal. Now. Good. Okay. There is Please despawn that Shrieker. Nope. Okay. Should be 2 clusters. God. That was a special pit of obnoxious. Where the fuck are my goddamn boons? Of course there's Subjugator down there. Hey, you! Die! There are very, very few enemies in this game I hate more than Shriekers. Oh, well, there's the, reward for getting through that shit. Good. Now I just need to find where some of my spec ammo bricks fell, and I'll be golden. Oh, wait. I also need to change back to my sword, because the ogre is an ad boss. And continue with the carnage. Because, I mean, let's be honest, I was kind of just running roughshod over the hive that spawned in this part of the area. Ta-da! Just about a complete fill for my efforts. Well, I'll take that. Okay, so there is an enemy over here somewhere. There's about to be a past tense over here. Oh, cool. You're guarding the portal. Okay, so there should be some kind of chest indicator. Guess not. Oh well. Through the portal I go. Let's see. Next offering. Whoops. I did that to myself. I do not know what I expected. There's no way it's gonna let me be cheeky about this. There's no fucking way. Well, no time like the present, guys. Okay, there is every way. There is, in fact, every way. Now then, will I be punished for being a greedy little ass? Let's find out. Oh, nope. You can only submit 3 offerings. After that, now then. It says there's a chest somewhere over this way. But just because it says that doesn't mean it's going to be easy to find. Never mind. This is part of how you get extra loot and extra buffs. Because by popping these open, you can find, just by popping chests open, you have the chance to find boons. Right, you can't actually get out through here. You have to take the Portal Express. Yeah, something strange is near. Should be one. Okay, let's see, I am in here. My ghost is reacting to something, but... Game, pull out the ghost. When all else fails, shoot to figure out if you find an illusion that way. Now then, I happen to know of at least one other little secret that I can trigger here. And I think I'm gonna do that. Good night. Fucker. Okay, so that's one. There is 3 more. It'll spawn the loot at the last one you trigger, so honestly, clear the poor bastard. That should be somewhere around this area first. Just sparing yourself the trouble, trust me. Because that's 2 out of 4. There's going to be one up there. And now for the last one. Another challenge completion. Now then. I know that there is a chest somewhere over up here. Or should be. One somewhere along all this taken junk. Because while this area is semi-procedurally generated, it's only semi. Or perhaps it would be safer to call it properly procedurally generated, I don't know. Shit that spawns in one part of the map pretty much always spawns in that one part. Though I should see if I can't get up here without being considered out of... Okay, so that's out of bounds. Good to know. Now, over in this particular area, there should be a chest. Yep. And to get to it, you've got to... Now, finding this chest took me fucking forever. Because, as I constantly tell people, I am not sharp. I'm not the sharpest person in any given room. I am, honestly, average. Case in point. I found it once and then can't seem to figure it out a second time. What I remember is on one side of this fucking pillar of taken crap, there is a minuscule hole. Ah, right here. No? Not this one. Anyways, there is a hole you have to crouch walk into. And it is in that teeny ass. It is in that tight fucking hole that you actually get in. Is it? No? See, this is why it takes me forever to get through these. Like, yeah, I could have picked out the final engagement, started on final boss by now, but no. My need for loot gets the better of me. Now, maybe it was in this area down here. My whole issue with this area isn't the whole, it all looks the same kind of vibe. Like, I get that. It's the... Ah, there it is. Right by those tendrils. See? Okay, you don't have to crouch walk, but you get my point. It took me that long to see that. One part because I have bad eyes, one part because it's so fucking obnoxiously... Like, it really doesn't look any different than the rest of the terrain there. Now, that means the last one is going to be over here. And of course it's some egg breaking. Scramble some eggs. That just hit one of those poor bastards for 1 million damage. That's nuts. Can't wait to do that to the boss. It's never over, wee lads. Right. Damn. I just went like all of my overshield. fucking mistake. Bye-bye.
Bring it on, honey. You're walking right into a trap.
Oh, that's great. God. Okay, but aliens learning humans flying and phrasing and using it is always a funny trope. Oh dear God. An hour and 17 fucking minutes in there. Yeah, Postmaster is too full up on loot because that place is too full of loot. What next? Gonna tell me grass is green? In that case, I'm gonna wait to grab that one. Need to visit the last city for a couple of things. Oh, in that case, I should actually boot up in the actual helm section. So, let's see. Let's see how overfull it is. Yeah, further than I thought it'd be. Check that. Check that. Oh, fuck, that was actually a good... That, not so much. Meh. Meh. Ew. Nothing will ever convince me Mulligan is good. But that's because of how I play. With machine guns, at least, I have a pretty solid accuracy rating. So, perks like Mulligan are just wasted perk slots for me. Yeah, that's not a good combo. Well, it's a good combo, but for how I play it isn't. So, chuck that. Now then, one of these ought to lead me over to the other Ido. That is not the way to Ido's lab. So let's see if we can't cook up what I want to cook up.
I wonder what we'll discover next.
The answer is I can make 2 of them. I wonder if it'll turn me into a chicken for this one. Or a frog. Nope. Not today. Oh, I'm also about loaded on prime engrams too. Like, I need to turn those in. Honestly, the armor's perk is kind of useless. And I'm not saying that to diss on it. But the chance to spawn a, sigil stone really isn't all that good. It doesn't really change how you're gonna play much. Although now that I have tier 4 for that, I also have to take that over to the fucking... I have to take that back to the Enclave to get the tier 4 on it. Which is absolutely fucking hilarious. Universe. Okay.
Did you know data like encrypted data, I always say.
Might as well turn in a couple of these, because I don't need to carry 4 exotic engrams at all times.
Your light is what makes you a guardian. Come, test it.
Checking.
I'm going to need a drink. Oh, that actually rolled pretty high on the stat basis too, so we're just gonna check that guy.
Check.
In the pit. That's meh. And we're just gonna check that in my vault.
Rhythmic physical expressions won't win a fight.
I need a drink after seeing a name like Celebanghor. Son of a bitch. I am almost there. Unfortunately, it's double XP in the Crucifix this weekend and not double XP or double Heresy Reprisal. Nah. Create orbs in court. Sidearms. Worth at least 7 rune power. Well, unfortunately, I only have like 5 runic power allowed to me, so actually I should check on that at the slab. Return the slab. Wait, am I seriously almost at the same? Nope. Okay, right. I also forgot about these. Forgot about the free weekly XP objective. Okay. Now then. Well, I have to return to the slab because of one of those quests anyways, so... Return to the slab I shall. Okay. God damn it. And that would be it for the 5th one. Or for number 5. So that means I'll have to run that again. Ah, fuck. Because unfortunately, it does not track fire team pickups of it. It only tracks the individual. Okay, let's see. So it'd be about 2 more runs. But the thing is, it has to be in the Nether activity. Oh, while marked with a corrupted boon. That's gonna be rough. Great air of nothing. Like, I doubt that one's actually going to count a Court of Blades, but I'm gonna try anyways. Just to see if it will. So I know there was something else I meant to check here. Right, Mysterium. so I only need stack increase for 2 of these. Three per column. Nice. Just need to find 3 more collectibles for either path. Oh. Crap. Okay, yeah. I need to buy more. Oh no, I can go up to 7 in either. In that case, we're going to take that one. So, we're going to drop one of these. Because it's unlikely I'll ever use that one. I need to buy basically the entire tier 2. So we're going to use this one. Because that's going to go a lot longer for me than that or 2 interactions. So, now then, time to play in the Court of Blades. Well, let's see. We are going to check on my quests real quick and simply change which ones are being tracked. So, that one's anywhere in the system. That one's Nether. That one's Nether. Air of Nothing. Now then. We ball! Alright. Also, I should... I keep getting more of those, and that's the funny thing.
My verses are bloated with lies. I long for the stars. The fundament is my calling. And the taken throne is yours. Long live the king.
Luckily, the countdown pauses between rounds. Oh, well. Tier 2. That's the once per fire team, and crap. Okay.
When I depart, the High War will be your inheritance. This court is my love of you, sister.
Okay. So someone needs to
Yet
stand.
I've learned nothing since then. So I must go. This is my nature, little sister. I cannot change it.
I'm beginning to think I'm the only one who knew what they were trying to do there. Hey, what the hell are y'all doing? Seriously! I blow one of them to fucking smithereens with my super, and what do I get? Oh yeah! Being the only one actually trying to kill the guy. For a full fucking minute. Hazard. Beep. Okay. Okay. Clearly there's something we're supposed to do with the fucking sword, but because no hints are given beyond. You know what? Fuck it. Is this the kind that...
Yes, they are the sovereign presumptive. You see, King? Presiding over the High War is your natural state.
Okay, let's see. Tier 3, Banner of Light. You're taking Seeker counterattack when taking damage. That'll be nice. Right. Stand on the pile. Break the crystal. Thanks for the meal, you fuckers. Let's see how that quest is looking. By spending tier 3. Oh, I have. I have to spend a tier 3 on any of
Power
those.
belongs to those who take it.
So that sucks. Okay, so he got Paracausal Bandolier. Damn it. I did that to myself. Pick up the damn sword. Alright, we will probably barely squeeze out that level 2. So that means 2 more challengers, and oh, looks like all we have to do is kill 2 more challengers, so. God damn it, I missed. Shit. Where the fuck are they?
Witnessing your glory furthers my compulsion to leave. The taken throne is sharp and sleek. Under you, I think you lust for it.
Okay, the game is telling us final round, but as you can see here, it didn't spawn our targets. Classic fucking bungo moment. Can't even complete your own fucking activities. All because someone didn't fucking QA this shit. I'm sorry I can't complete my activity because someone up top decided to put it out with this kind of bug. This is unfortunately just the exact kind of bug that leads you to having to leave the activity. Because there's just no fixing it. They don't spawn, you can't do anything. So let's see. I didn't look too much in the bright dust shop here. Celestial projection. That's great. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna call the stream here, because that actually really pissed me off. I might be back tomorrow. Thanks anyone who came by. Hope to catch y'all again. Damn, already been at it 3 hours. Time flies. Ta-ta.